This Let's Play was supported by these awesome hobby companies.
Hello everybody, it is Az here with Beasts of War, and today I am joined by Justin.
Hello.
By Colin.
Hello.
And by the also lovely Sam Steele. Thank you very much for coming and playing with us, Sam.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, Mr. Stainless, he looks after all of our Total War content on the website if you haven't seen that already before. And we are about to delve into the Tomb of Annihilation. Please put an awesome echo on that in editing, Colin, that would be great.
Will do.
So you may not have known, if you didn't watch the Beast of War Awards, or you're not a backstage member, you may not have seen Colin on the site before. So this is his first Let's Play, so warm welcome to you as well, Colin.
Thank you very much, guys.
So this is a cooperative game from WizKids. This is Dungeons and Dragons, kind of Dungeons and Dragons light, basically. We're all going to be working together, and the particular mission we're going to be playing is actually Adventure 3 out of the 13 from the rulebook. We are going to be hunting us a great ape. So let's show off. This is the villain that we're going to be, here he is, that we're going to be chasing down. He's been terrorizing local villagers, I imagine stealing all their bananas, throwing barrels around, something like that, just ruining the joint. So we're going to go...
How much loot are we looking for?
Well...
How much money? Because this is the kind of adventurer I am.
You know, caravans and trails and people, merchants going through the forest often get ransacked by goblins, pygmies, skeleton attacks, so we're bound to find plenty of loot and goodies around the place as we go. So,
I like that we're on the same page, by the way, because I was thinking the exact same thing. Yeah.
You see, in these games, I normally play a dwarf character if I can, just because I love gold. all the gold. All the gold is mine.
We're going to do fine, Justin. You and I stick together. We'll be grand.
Just so everyone knows at home, we are going to be playing with the pre-painted version of this game, and I'm going to show everyone very quickly what our characters look like. So I'm playing as Ashara, and I am a wizard. This is my character. So the character cards basically tell you what your AC is, which is your armor class, your hit points, how much damage you can take before you fall unconscious, your speed, how far you can move, and your surge value. And I'll explain actually what surge values are. If any of us fall unconscious, if we get to 0 hit points, we're going to have to spend one of these shiny gold, let me show it under there, healing surge tokens. We only have 4 of these in the whole game. If at any point we run out of them and someone else falls unconscious, we're going to lose. So that's essentially like our lives, our ability to keep on going and have a surge of energy.
So if I die twice, can I use 2 surges?
You absolutely can. The healing surges are for the party. We're working together.
Don't be stealing all the healing.
Please don't die twice, Justin. I know how I roll in these games.
It can go bad. But hopefully, Sam, as our paladin, grab your little cards.
You can.
So Sam is playing as Dragonbait, our Soriel, I'm going to say that wrong, I think that's right, Soriel Paladin, right. Who in terms of the lore shouldn't actually speak and should communicate through sense. I'm not sure if we'll encourage you to do it.
Well, we'll see how deep into character I want to go.
Mispronounce that deliberately here. He's a Surreal Paladin.
I keep saying Samurai. Samurai Paladin.
A Surreal Samurai Soriel Paladin. Seems legit.
Yeah.
Colin, who are you playing?
I am Birdsong, the Tabaxi Bard.
Is that an eye patch? It's a lot like you've got a really characterful eye patch, my man. So your ability is going to come in handy a lot, because what Birdsong can do is he can use his cat's agility when entering a square containing a trap to try and avoid triggering it. Anybody who has even a slight bit of knowledge about D&D, and specifically Tomb of Annihilation, will know that traps are a thing. And we're not just talking pits, we're talking spears, arrows, darts, boulders, flame, insects. So that hopefully will come in handy later on. Justin.
For myself, I am Artis Simba.
Oh my goodness, this is a very, very noble looking ranger. Now Artis actually comes with a very unique special ability. He comes with 2 extra what are called daily powers thanks to his Ring of Winter's power. Now we'll come across those later on in the game, but to give you an idea on how it plays, you have a range of different abilities that will be either at will, which you can use whenever you like on your turn basically. You will have also utility cards, which will be one-off or temporary boosts and things like that are going to help you just survive. And then you're also going to have your daily powers, which are things that are like, I'm going to use all my effort in a single day to expand this huge attack. Usually good for bosses or big monsters you have to deal with, but thankfully your character...
I've got a few of them, and I've got a few ways to get them back.
That's it. So, really, we want to get started.
Yeah.
Now we start on the clearing, which is basically just as our entranceway into the jungle here. So we've set up our characters on what are known as tiles. So each one of these squares represents a tile, and then within the tile there are 16 squares on each. So that's your movement preferences. So we can choose who we want to start. I want to nominate the tank, basically.
Lead the way.
Okay. And I will bear this burden for the rest of us.
So for the sake of the first turn, I'll run through very briefly how it works. So there's 3 phases: the hero, the exploration, and then the villain phase. In the hero phase, you can take 2 actions. The first one is a free move, and the second one can be a move, attack, a try to disable a trap, or any other items or spells or anything you might have picked up along the way. So in your case, would you like to move anywhere? We need to really explore.
Yeah. I mean, I got to do some of this. I mean, he's already facing this way. I'll use my first free move to explore, to move into this.
So this is your character here.
He is, yes.
Yeah, this is Dragonbait.
This is Dragonbait.
If you end your movement phase then on the edge of an unexplored tile, when we enter the exploration phase, a new tile is revealed from the top of the deck and placed on the board. Ooh.
Oh gosh, right.
And the Lincoln Jigsaw style.
They do indeed. So we're going to be expanding this dungeon as we go. Now, a few things to note. First of all, there is a face which denotes a monster on the tile, so we're going to need to draw a monster card. So let me draw one. We have a Velociraptor.
Oh no.
So Colin, if you wouldn't mind grabbing this Velociraptor. Now, the monsters have
I got it.
an armor class and a hit points, which you have to beat to successfully kill them.
Yeah.
And because this was drawn by Sam, it's essentially going to sit in front of him now. Oh, he's only a little thing.
He is.
He's only a itty bitty little.
My little pet raptor is what I'll believe.
He just wants a hug. A spiky
I will
cuddly
hug him with my sword.
Whoa, that was
Some
brutal,
nice
man.
cold steel. I also
Oh, some nice cold Sam steel was the
The puns, they begin.
So, once you've done your exploration phase, which is essentially where you place a tile and place any new monsters or traps that might be there, we then enter the villain phase. Now, the tile that we revealed had a black triangle on it, which means it is potentially a hazardous tile. So we're going to have to draw an encounter for you to see what happens upon revealing that. So, let's see what encounter we get.
Be gentle, lads.
We get an ambush. So choose the hero with the fewest hit points remaining and place a new monster on that hero's tile adjacent to that hero. I've got a horrible feeling that is me.
I think it is.
My hit points is 6.
I'm on it.
Yeah, it's got to be you, as.
So let's draw a new monster that's going to jump out as soon as we've arrived and hop onto my back. I have here a Chult skeleton, if you want to grab one of him, Colin. So he's got an AC of 12, an HP of 1, and not a bad attack for a damage. He's going to pounce in right beside me, just be adjacent to me.
This one?
Oh, okay.
Now that's also going to go on with you, because that is your monster.
Thank you.
Which means...
Quite the collection.
If I could be a little bit strategic here at this early stage, can I pop him adjacent to me here? Let me just move him a little bit closer. Oh, there we go. I'm going to pop him like this. So he's adjacent to me, and he's also adjacent to you.
Right.
Which means when he comes to attack, we could potentially have him attack you rather than me.
So basically,
I'm a bit soft.
You just want me to bear the load here and do all the work.
You're the tank.
You're the paladin, man.
Have you never played World of Warcraft?
Hold on, you're not allowed to talk, remember? Thanks, paladin.
Let us smell your intentions.
If you're okay with that. Smell of courage? What does courage smell like? Question to the audience.
Whiskey.
So that was your encounter.
Okay.
We would then trigger any villains that we have, but we know the villain we're after is the Great Ape, and we haven't yet found his den. So we're now going to pass on to the monsters. Any monsters you have in play in front of you will now act according to their card. Which one do you want to act first?
Let's go for the little Velociraptor.
Okay, so I'll just put this on the camera again to show everyone at home how this works. So each monster has a set of bullet points which describes how it acts. So the first one says if the Velociraptor is adjacent to a hero, which he's not, so we'll skip that one. The second one is if the Velociraptor is within 1 tile of a hero, which he is. So it will move adjacent to the closest hero and attack with a pounce. So if you want to move it there up towards your paladin. Now, a pounce has a +6 to its attack. So what you'll do is you'll take one of your d20s.
Oh dear.
You'll add 6 to its attack. So it's a 7.
13.
And what is your armor class as a paladin?
17.
17. So it rolled a 13 with its attack. 17, so it misses you. You're absolutely
Fantastic.
fine. There's no effect from the pounce. That could have been 2 damage, which would have been quite brutal. So that's him acted. If you want to go ahead and just act the skeleton now.
Yeah, so the skeleton is active. His first, I don't know if you want to see that.
We'll show it off,
He's going to attack twice because he's adjacent to
Oh.
the hero. Now, I assume that he could spread those attacks because he's adjacent to both heroes. I'm not going to.
Well, it does say that it attacks that hero twice, so I have to get the same hero twice.
Perfect. Well, then I will attack myself twice.
Okay.
Thanks, Sam. Thanks.
You owe me.
So if you want to roll both of those at the same time, that's
will.
fine. And you're going to be adding +5 to this and then comparing to your AC. So we have 6, which will be 11, and 11, which will be 16.
So, oh, crap. So he misses both times.
Yep.
See,
Fantastic.
now my AC is 14, so they essentially one of those would have hit me. So thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
So it is a fully cooperative game. There's no way to win or lose individually. It is all about, as a team, us getting through this jungle. So that's you all wrapped up.
That is it.
Okay, well hopefully I can do something spectacular now. I'm kind of caught between wanting to explore or just burn some stuff. Kind of want to just burn some stuff. These both have 1 health, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm not going to explore. I'm just going to play cautiously. So I'm going to stay where I am. I'm not going to move, but I am going to attack the skeleton.
That's a good idea.
From here to here.
Exactly. So this is me. I am the big flying. I'm going to murder this name. It's Arakukra. No, Arakukra. Arakukra?
I'm not going to try and correct you. I think it's probably more enjoyable for the audience if we just
leave me to dig my own hole.
I think so.
So I have a couple of options. I'm going to show off actually my acid splash. So I'll show that under camera. So this is my at-will acid splash, which actually lets me attack up to 2 monsters within 1 tile, but they must be adjacent, which means unfortunately it's not going to work in this case. I'm going to roll a d20 and add 8 and hopefully deal a damage to that skeleton. So my d20 roll will give me, I roll a 2 plus 8 is 10. What's the AC of the skeleton?
12.
Welcome to as rolling d20s. I think we'll see a lot more of this over the course of this game. So I didn't explore. So as we go into the exploration phase, there's no tile to place down. But as a punishment for basically being a bit lackadaisical and durdling a little bit, we're going to have an encounter. So the encounter card, oh my goodness, is Deadfall. A heavy weight has been precariously positioned to fall on you. Attack your hero, +7, a potential of 2 damage. This is the time where low rolling would be great. I get myself a 9, +7 is 16. My AC of 14 will not suffice. I take 2 damage, please, Colin.
Oh gosh.
So I've gone to throw some acid. I've missed the skeleton. It's burst up and burned away at some vines, and a rock has fallen and hit me in the head out of the air. And I am now down to 4 health.
Do we have a healer in the party? I'm going to ask this now.
I'm currently perusing everything I have. Like, how do I keep Az alive?
It's okay. It's okay. This will be the only time I take damage the rest of the game.
Let's hope that's true.
So I didn't draw any monsters. I have no monsters in front of me, so there's no villain or monster to worry about. So we just pass to Justin.
Okay. I'm actually going to try and be clever.
Okay.
So I'm going to begin by moving. I have a speed of 6, so I will go 1, 2.
Yeah.
3, 4, 5. So I will explore.
Yeah.
But I am
Keeping us
also
together.
going to be able to shoot the skeleton.
Yeah. Lovely.
Oh, do I want to shoot the skeleton or do I want to do something fancy? No, I'm going to do something fancy.
Yeah.
Because I think it's quite clever to do. So, my character, because of my Ring of Winter, I actually have this ability here if you want to show it off.
So this is the Ice Spider daily power. Instead of using an action, you can place the Ice Spider token adjacent to your hero. So this is essentially going to give a spider of ice using this ring to attack enemies. And there's the Ice Spider card.
Yep.
And the token that represents that.
So basically, I'm going to summon a little familiar.
Yep.
It basically gives us essentially an extra hero on the board and a little more fighting power.
Sit on my shoulder and absorb all the attacks.
So
Ice Spider.
I basically walk up and the ring burns upon my finger and a small spider jumps out from it.
Nice.
Okay.
So I will place him here. Okay. And it activates in a very specific way, so I'd better clear that up now with everybody.
Okay.
So it's on the main card. Ice Spider activates first in step 3 of your villain phase.
So it acts like a monster would, basically. But it acts before any monsters can, so he did not use an attack, but hopefully the spider could take down the skeleton instead. So that'd be awesome.
So
exploration phase.
Exploration, yes.
So you are on the edge of a tile, so we're going to get the top tile of the deck.
And what do we get?
Get a black tile
counter
with a monster.
So what is our monster?
Your monster is and I love these. These are the veggie pygmy warriors. I like to think they're vegetarian warriors because they are actually plants. Quite easy to kill, really. He's only got 11 AC, but 2 hit points. So they can be a bit of a pain if they start to sort of build up.
Yeah.
If you just want to pop that over and get rid of that card.
I have a dead card there.
That's all right.
Apologies for that.
So he spawns on the location noted on the tile, and then we're going to pass on to your to your villain phase.
Not quite, because it's got a black triangle, so that's an encounter.
Which is at the start of the villain phase. So the encounter, oh my goodness, is a hidden tripwire. So choose a trap within 2 tiles of your hero and trigger it as if your hero was on it. But thankfully, we haven't encountered any traps yet. I'm sure we will, but that means we're going to essentially not worry about that encounter.
Yes.
So now, no villains, onto your spider.
Yes, so my spider, it has 2 possible actions. So if the ice spider is within 1 tile of a monster, the ice spider moves adjacent to the closest monster and bites the monster.
Okay.
As we see, it's right next to a skeleton, so it will bite the skeleton for a +5 on my d20.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I get a 3.
5 is 8.
not enough.
AC of 12. We're not doing a very good job of killing monsters right now.
Munching on its ankle.
Okay, all right. So now we're going to have your monster act.
Yep, which is the Veggie Pygmy Warrior.
Yep.
If the Veggie Pygmy Warrior is within 1 tile of a hero, it moves adjacent to the closest hero and attacks that hero with a
Okay, so
spear.
we're going to switch the tiles
my.
there. We'll,
Now, the important thing is it's on a different tile.
yeah.
So it actually says otherwise, the Veggie Pygmy Warrior moves 1 tile towards the closest hero.
So yeah, just to be very clear though, it says if it's within 1 tile of you, so it is within a
within
tile,
1.
so it is going to have the ability to move up.
Yes, so it'll move up and attack me
yeah,
for a +4.
yeah,
My
that's
AC is 15, so
hopefully.
11. I get 2.
Nice.
Good.
Rolling low in this game is actually not bad if you do it on the monster's attacks rather than your own.
See, we need to figure out who rolls low constantly and have them roll all the monsters.
Yeah. So, important thing to note is that the monsters will only activate on the player's turn who it is. So, for example, the 2 monsters you have will not activate until your turn, Sam. However, if you ever end up with duplicate monsters, so say, for example, we get a second Velociraptor or a second Skeleton, they will all activate together. So we need to start killing stuff now.
Yeah.
Bard, Birdsong, oh my goodness, save us with your loot of wondrous damage.
Shall I, from here, fire my poison dart at the skeleton before it activates on Sam's turn?
Could do, from where you are here, and you can
He's
still
got-
explore.
Yeah, he's got 1 health, and this will do 1 damage if I hit it.
And I would almost potentially recommend, if you're willing to move your character back from the edge and not explore a tile and simply take an encounter by yourself, that way not adding a potential 3rd or 4th
another
monster. It's just do we want to hedge our bets slightly for a turn until we kill something?
I mean, I would say, let's go balls to the wall.
You're not going to find
explore
gold
as
at your
well.
feet unless you go walking.
Exactly.
We are almost outnumbered, though, so
Listen,
maybe it's good to
hey,
whittle these guys down.
I believe in dragon bait. So I think if you were to explore an extra tile, I mean, you feel free to listen to us, but I think if you were to
Dragon
explore an
Bait
extra tile-
2024 president.
2024.
Is Dragon Bait gonna heal our wounded bird
I'm
wizard?
fine. No,
Yeah,
no,
I can give him a thing.
I'm okay.
Isn't
I'll
this
look
election
after
not
him.
like 2020 for a little hindsight?
The elections are different in the jungle.
You don't see as far. Okay, anyway, I'm going to attack the skeleton with my poison darts.
Okay.
I can attack 1 monster within 1 tile, and on a roll of 18 or higher, the monster gains disadvantage. But if I kill him, he's dead
And
anyway.
we'll talk a little bit about how conditions, stun, and advantage happen as they happen throughout the
So you
game.
need a 6
So this is
or
plus 6.
That is a 3.
Oh, my goodness.
Take that curse.
Drunk
die.
on barred wine.
Oh, but you did move away. You're just.
I was away, yeah.
You decided to move away.
Yeah.
See, you're not drunk, you're just busy tuning.
So we're doing very poorly initially. So exploration phase, there's no tile to reveal. So we'll head to your villain phase, but because we didn't reveal, you're going to get an encounter now. So Colin, your encounter is as you fire your poison dart, a poison dart comes back at you and attack your hero with a +8.
Not cool.
Okay.
Do not want.
So your AC is 15.
Oh, my
That's a
goodness.
17 plus 8 is 25, which
How
means
much
you're going to
damage is that?
take
It's going to hit me.
2 damage and become stunned. Now what stun will do is you will stay stunned unless it gets removed until the end of your next turn, and the stun will absorb your movement. So basically you're losing an action on your turn. You don't get a free move next round. I love the imagery of you shooting a dart at a skeleton and it bouncing off his rib and coming back with more venom and just hitting you.
Ricocheted into me.
Man, blunt objects for skeletons, that's D&D 101. Oh, Paladin, save us, please.
I mean, I'm going to have to try to, aren't I? Well, I mean, I wish I had the ability to attack twice in my turn. I can't. I'm going to choose to go for the Velociraptor, actually.
Okay.
Mainly because it has a higher AC, and you all seem to be pretty bad with your dice rolls. So I'm going to leave you the lower AC characters to try and finish off. So I am going to use my Holy Avenger attack to go for the Velociraptor here.
So +9 or whatever.
So
you
I
roll.
need 6 or more.
That'll be a 1.
That.
You were saying
That's
about
a
rolls?
1.
That's
this may be the shortest dungeon delve that's ever happened.
TPK.
well, GG.
May I ask you a small... what I was going to suggest was you use your second action now to move and relieve yourself of our tile just in case you cause something to happen on our tile. The downside to that being is you leave the skeleton adjacent to me.
I don't know if I...
But it could also attack my spider.
Oh, it could, actually.
With an AC of 12. And 4 hit points.
4 hit points? I've got 4 hit points. What?
It's a small ice spider and it's hot out.
If you were willing, just because the encounters, if you were to cause a boulder to fall on us or something, it could.
I mean, am I able to move?
Yeah, because you attacked, and now you get your second.
And
action.
then I get I can still use my free move.
Yeah.
Okay, so I tell you what, I'm going to go where Birdsong did not go.
Yep.
Exploring.
Yeah.
No, you're not.
I am.
Oh,
You're going to add a monster?
crazy.
Hey, listen, you don't find the great ape. There was a phrase, and I was trying to come up with a phrase there.
That
I
famous
just lost it.
great ape
That was
finding
it.
phrase?
My famous dragon bait catchphrase: "If you don't find the ape, ... There we go. So I will explore.
Exploration phase will give us a tile then. Okay.
I mean, that's not too bad.
Okay, so they've got a couple of new symbols here. So first of all, it's closed off that corner, which is nice. This randomly generated deck works nicely. It kind of means we're going to have to explore somewhere else. These white squares with the red X's in them, they denote traps. So 4 randomized face-down traps will be placed on those. We also do get a treasure chest as well, though, which we can hopefully go and collect to give us the choice of 2 treasures. And there's also a symbol here, the amber symbol. That will only come into play if an encounter or a card or a monster triggers it. If they call for help or something, sometimes you'll see things will appear on the ambushes. Okay, so now
wasn't too bad.
Both of your monsters now are
gosh,
going to need to activate.
Yeah, and
Right.
no encounter this time because this time it's actually a white triangle marking on the tile.
Yeah. So let's start with the skeleton and get him out of the way. I mean, he is beside you. Oh
Well, you
no!
can hit the spider.
Yes. Okay, let's go for that.
So he's going to attack twice.
He's going to attack the ice spider twice.
Okay.
What is the AC?
12.
12. Okay.
So plus 5. That's a 1.
Perfect.
So
Let's
6.
more of
That
those.
misses. And that's a 4 plus 5
that's
is 9.
fine.
So that's going to miss.
Fantastic.
So at least
Skeletons
we're
are-
rolling badly all across the entire
A
board.
little twitchy and jerky on the table.
Need to do a little bit of dice cleanse. I have a dice cleanse in here. Need to get.
Get them out of
There
there
we
now.
go. There we go. That's it, boys. That's it.
Okay, so with the Velociraptor, if the Velociraptor is adjacent to a hero, it rends that hero.
Okay, so it's not right now.
It's not. If a Velociraptor is within 1 tile of a hero, it moves adjacent to the closest hero and attacks with a pounce, which would be me.
Yep.
So I'm pulling him away.
And a very notable thing here is actually Velociraptors do an extra damage and potentially the disadvantage condition when pouncing. They're actually much more vicious when they've gained momentum, which is a lovely thing.
So, oh gosh, yeah.
Plus 6,
so the pounce is plus 6. I need a roll of less than 11.
Yeah. So that's an 18 plus 6 is 24, which will beat the AC.
It would.
So 2 damage.
So I take 2 damage
And stun.
and
disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Now what disadvantage is if you go to make an attack while you have disadvantage, you roll 2 dice instead of 1, and you take the lower result. If you have advantage, you roll 2 d20s, again when you're making an attack, for example, and take the higher result. So it's a way to signify that even if you have disadvantage, you can still get 2 good rolls and still be okay. You're just potentially going to do worse. Okay.
Dunsky.
So we found a bunch of traps and some treasure right next to our bard, who hopefully can ninja her way through, or his way through. Oh my goodness, I'm terrified. I'm just going to have to run. I just don't know where to run. I'm going to... I can actually spend 2 movement to fly. So I'm going to spend 2 movement points to move 1 tile, and I'm going to fly over to here. Okay. I'm going to go stick close to my paladin. I think that's probably... Yeah. Then what I'm going to do is actually, I have a utility card called Mage Armor. Now, Mage Armor says, use during your hero phase to place Mage Armor token on your hero card or the hero of an adjacent card of an adjacent hero and get an additional 1 AC. Now, this can't be used if their AC is over 16, basically, because it only goes to max that. So it's no good to give to you, but I will take it for myself if that's okay. I will lose this, though, if a monster does roll 17 or higher when attacking me. So for now, I'm up to AC 15.
Oh, that's a shame. You could have magic armored my spider.
Yeah, if I run around with these soaking up attacks, that would have been good. I'm going to then go ahead and try and Acid Splash the Velociraptor with my attack. So I get A 12 plus 8 is 20.
That is him gone.
Awesome. So, our first monster kill, calling it first blood right here. A couple of things happen then. So, the Velociraptor, if we have a look at his card, is worth 2 experience. So, he's going to go into our experience pool. I'll just leave it there so everyone's got sight of what we're collecting. So, we can use that experience to cancel cards. The second thing that happens is we get a treasure card. In this case, I got the Hunter's Bracelet. This item remains in play. Your hero gains bonus 1 to attack against rolls with monsters within 1 tile of your hero. That's actually quite nice.
That's really nice item.
So I've got, I killed a Velociraptor, I turned its claw into a bracelet of awesomeness, and now I just...
I thought it just went, and there was the little bracelet.
We softened it up for him.
So there we go.
Glory.
I am not on an unexplored edge because I was a big chicken, but I mean I'm going to have to take an encounter card, and my encounter is, oh my goodness, biting insects. Sometimes the most dangerous things seem the most insignificant. Attack each hero within 1 tile of your hero. So if you have a look at the board, we've got me obviously, we've got Sam within a tile, and we've also got Justin within a tile, so all of us are going to take this. So it's +4, so my first roll for myself is 18, +4 is 22, so I'll take a damage please, Colin. +4 against yourself then, Justin. I get a 1, so you are all fine.
For my spider.
Spider acts as a hero, yeah?
Yep.
So do your spider. I got a 9 +4 is 13.
That'll do 1.
Well, that will do 1.
Yep.
And then for yourself, Sam, I got a 3 +4 is 7.
Fantastic.
I don't know why they're biting the ice spider. Maybe they're thirsty. It's melting.
So biting insects did some considerable damage there, actually.
Yeah.
That experience then, we have 2 right now. If we get it to 5, one of the things we can do is spend 5 experience to cancel encounter cards. So if any particular bad ones come up in the future, we have that option.
And I think we can spend 5 to level up our characters as well.
You can, you get the opportunity to do that as well. Over to yourself then.
Okay, so from where I'm at, decisions. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
So I will be on an unexplored board edge at the end of this.
Yeah, that's fine.
And from here, I will shoot the skeleton with an attack called Careful Shot. Now, it's an important one because it's got 2 tile range.
Okay.
But if it's targeting a monster on the same tile as me, I can't shoot it.
Okay.
So I have to be a little further away to actually take the time to take a shot. It, however, does have a +10.
Okay. And against the skeleton with an AC of 12, you just need to not roll a 1.
Come on, Justin, please.
A 1.
Oh my goodness.
I kid you not. That is a 1. Look at this. Look at this.
As your witchcraft.
Look at this horrible abomination.
That is actually...
You had 1 job, Justin.
All right.
Now not officially the worst roll at the table. Now not...
Well, hang on, because I get another bite at it.
Okay.
With the spider. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So, well, before we jump ahead to that, we've got to do the exploration phase.
Yeah, so let's move everything up a little bit.
Okay.
Oh! Whoops.
Oh, okay,
3
so this is a
monsters.
big open clearing, however, it has 3 monsters.
Sorry.
I think I'd rather have an encounter than
Oh
nonsense.
my. Okay, here we go. So we're hoping to avoid duplicates where possible. The first monster is Yutani. There we go. Yanti Broodguard.
The little green dudes, yeah.
I'll give you that.
You got it, Colin.
You get it. The second monster then is another skeleton. That's not
That's
good.
dead bad.
So, well, hopefully your spider will take your one out, but there you go. Now, do you have a skeleton already? No, you don't, so
No,
we
I do
will
not.
get him.
I need my other card there as well.
And we need a third monster. Okay, for a third monster then is a Batiri Warrior. This is basically a little tribal goblin.
Little yellow dudes, I think.
Okay.
Lovely. Okay, I say lovely. Wow. You now have 4 monsters?
4 monsters.
All different?
All different.
All different. Okay. Wow.
Spider. On a +5 against the skeleton.
I think that's probably that's
Yeah, no encounter, thankfully. So spider with a +5 needs 7.
yeah, because he's got 12 AC.
18.
Okay.
18. Awesome.
He's gone.
So he'll go into our experience pool. So he's worth 1. We now have 3 experience in the pool. You will get a treasure, Justin, and the treasure for you is this is interesting. Trying to pop under. This is a fortune treasure.
Oh.
So look at you're going to play it immediately. Look at the top 3 cards of the monster deck. Then either return it to the. Forgive me. Look at the top card of the monster deck. And either return it to the top or place it underneath the top 3. So this is an opportunity for you to look ahead now. And if it's one we have a duplicate of, it would probably be good to put it below the top 3. You can share. I don't think. Well, no, maybe don't share.
I don't like it, so I'm going to put it below.
So put 3 cards and then put it below it, and hopefully.
2 and.
Now we have to wonder what Justin just delayed from coming and chopping our faces.
It's not horrendous, but I just didn't want it turning up just yet.
Okay, that seems legit. So that was a pretty nice treasure, just to have some leaves that granted a little bit of wisdom.
Yeah.
And now we're entering the villain phase.
Yeah. So my spiders already took out the skeleton.
Yep.
So I will then activate. Well, what all do I have here? I'll activate my veggie pygmy warrior.
Yeah, so that's this little guy up here, and so he's going to be nice and straightforward. He's going to head to your spider.
Yeah, he's going to move to the spider.
And
he does not attack though, which is good.
Does he not? No,
because it's otherwise. Actually, within one tile.
Yeah.
So yeah, he will attack for +4 versus my 12.
Okay.
So a 6. That's
He
20.
gets a 20.
He does 1 damage. So
And my understanding is that is how you level up. By the way, if you make an attack and you roll a 20. At that point, that's when you can spend 5 experience. I believe that's right.
Okay.
Hopefully keep us right in the rules, but I think that's how that works.
Okay. We then have my skeleton.
Okay.
So how will he act?
I think they're all going to be moving 1 tile because all 1 tile.
Within
away.
1 tile of a hero.
Okay.
So it is within 1 tile of me. So he will move up and hit me.
Now does it say closest hero? Yeah. Or does it just simply say move 1 tile?
Adjacent to the hero with the lowest AC.
See, here we go. So this is very important because each monster has its own style of attack.
So it would actually move to you
It
guys.
would absolutely move to me. I don't like to be a rules lawyer, but we need to keep it right. So I'm going to square up to this skeleton. Come on, my man, I got you.
And it'll hit you with its sword.
Twice or once?
Oh no.
Oh no. Okay, so my AC is currently 15 because I have mage armor.
50-50. For a 9, doesn't hit you.
Oh, mage armor actually saves the day. 14 attack, 15 armor, saved.
So the Materia Warrior then.
Yep.
If it's within 1 tile of a hero, it moves adjacent to the closest hero and attacks that hero with its spear.
Okay.
So it's closest to me.
Yep.
Here we go, little buddy.
Awesome.
And stabby for a +6. For an 8 is 14. My AC is 15.
Awesome.
Oh, perfect.
Oof, we're coming within 1.
Now
quite a lot.
the Brood Guard.
Yep.
If it is within 1 tile of a hero, it moves adjacent to the closest hero and bites the hero.
Okay.
It's got a special ability, Crushing Grip. Heroes adjacent to the Blood Guard cannot move.
Okay. So might I recommend that you bring him, because if you want to switch to the camera and sort of see him up close, this spot here would be great because it means we still have the option to diagonally kind of move our way through the monsters. If we were to put them side by side, we wouldn't be allowed to go through them. They do block your
So
movement.
if I put him to here?
Yeah. So he's still adjacent to you, still move to the closest hero, so we're still following all the rules, but just being a little strategic with our decision.
And he's going to try and hit me with a +7. Yeah! For a 16.
Oh,
Yes, 23, that's going to beat your AC. What damage is
1
that
damage.
doing? 1 damage.
that's not bad.
It's fine. It's fine. I got this, guys. I got this. They're here, but I got this.
Dr. Pepper.
And that'll be me.
Okay. It's really frustrating me now because I have lots of ways to do like area attacks, but
Right.
hopefully you guys will have them all dead before it even gets to me. So
So you just want an easy way through here.
usually, Colin, I'm all for treasure hunting. Like, and I know you're looking right now on the board at a treasure right in front of you, and just thinking to yourself, I could get this. But you are stunned, and you could just attack this little guy and just try and take him out of the equation.
I, however, Colin, would say
You
This
say you
would be
can't
a-
speak. You can smell.
if I was to smell you,
Smell the scent of greed.
yeah, I smell the scent of greed, but I equally smell the scent of
Prosperity.
You could also. This is a brilliant opportunity for you to show us how traps work in the game, while also getting some kick-ass loot.
There will be time for traps.
You know what? I want to show you how lithe and agile Birdsong is as the cat. He's got his eye on this piece of shiny glint in the jungle.
Okay.
And I think I want to run
I
towards
swear it's just a piece of rusting copper. It's going to turn your your skin green if it's a bracelet and you wear it.
But it could be something amazing.
it. It could be catnip.
Exactly.
And I have to find
God.
out what it is.
Okay, so Colin, your Birdsong is stunned, which means your free movement is lost, but your second action can be another movement.
Yes.
So if you want to go ahead, choose
from
your
here-
destiny,
I would go from here to here.
and then you basically stop. Yeah, so you choose one of the 2 traps to walk over, and this is the one. Now, normally what would happen when a hero walks onto a trap is you trigger it, and you flip it over and something happens. However, Birdsong,
I have cat's agility. When you enter a square containing a trap, you do not trigger that trap on a roll of 5 or higher.
You're so brave considering the way we've been rolling.
He's going to roll a 3.
Eventually, it's got to roll right.
Come
right?
on, come on. Oh,
Hey, look at that.
20.
I did a backflip in midair. You didn't see.
Yes, man.
Then you get to move on.
And moving onto the treasure.
Now, if you end your turn on a treasure, what will happen is you get to draw 2 treasure cards and keep one of them to, well, choose one to keep. So, let's go
what we
ahead.
get.
let's hope catnip is
Oh,
in.
right. Well,
wanna show them?
yeah, sorry, I should have. Forgive me.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, so I'll show the kind of more simple one first. This is a pouch of copper, which is gain 100 gold pieces. Now, this is really used for campaigns. Whenever you're going to be leveling up your characters, you're going to be getting items, you're going to be carrying on through the 13 different scenarios and building up. So, in a one-off scenario, it's not the most useful thing in the world, but you can take that. The other option, though, which I'm not trying to word you in, push you subtly into taking, but this is the potion of healing, which during your hero phase, your hero or a hero adjacent can regain 2 hit points. Can I suggest?
I am damaged 2 hit points. That would be very delicious.
Meanwhile,
Yeah, let's
I
go for the
want you
potion.
to take it for him.
I'll go for
You were
the
right,
potion.
there was copper in the chest, though. You were absolutely correct.
I told you. I have a sense for these things. My loot sense is tingling.
So,
But you do have to be adjacent if you
if you want to give it to
did
someone
want
else.
to take it.
If you want
Yeah.
to shove it down someone else's throat.
The
Yeah.
pearl bird wizard with her
Oh, here,
injured
feel
wing.
better. Feel better.
So we would then be on to your exploration, but you're not beside a tile.
not exploring.
So there's no tile to come, and then we'll hit your villain, which means you're going to have to get an encounter for not being brave. Well, you were quite brave. Danger from the dark. Obviously, the cave had a nice treat for you. Attack each hero on a tile with an unexplored edge. Oh my goodness, every single one else except for you. This is a +9 attack and the potential to do 1 damage with disadvantage. You actually have triggered Danger from the Dark, and you're the only one not going to get hit by this.
Am I still stunned then? Yeah, this game's...
You're no longer
that
stunned,
goes
not
away.
yet. Yeah, it's gone at the end of your turn, which will be just in just a second.
Yeah, so the rest of us, 1, 2, and 3, have one unexplored edge here.
Yeah.
And we're going to get hit.
So if you like to roll against each one of us, it is +9.
So for myself, 6.
It's exactly 6.
Yep.
So it met my AC but didn't beat it.
Meeting your AC is enough to hit you, so you'll take a damage and disadvantage.
Damn you, Colin! Sorry,
I was just checking to see if my mage armor works. It's only when it only dissipates when a monster attacks me, not a person or a trap.
Is this the jungle attacking
This
you?
is the event, essentially exactly that. Who are you rolling against now?
For Dragonbait?
For myself,
Also a
6
six.
plus 9 misses.
15
Yeah.
misses. Oh,
Or wizard?
that's a 17 plus 9 is
Ooh.
26. That most definitely hits. I'll take a damage and disadvantage, please. Okay. Damage.
Does that not put you down?
No, I have 2 health left.
Oh gosh.
So yeah, I took 2 early, which had me on 4, but 6 is my max. So
Okay.
I still got 2. Still got
Oh,
2.
sorry, I keep looking at the surge.
Yes.
It has a big HP beside it,
Yeah.
and I keep thinking that's people's hit point.
Whenever you come back up from being unconscious, you don't regain your full hit points. You just gain roughly about half. Okay.
Oh, this is worrying.
What? Where did your bravado go? That was just here a second ago.
I'm trying to keep you alive, and you're not making it easy, Az. I'll be honest. You're not making it easy at all.
I didn't do that. Now, quick thing on your character. You also have a passive special ability that's
I
relevant
do.
to your condition.
Oh yes, I do, which means that I can, so basically I have divine health, which at the start of my hero phase, which is now, I may end 1 condition on my hero before it activates. So I can immediately get rid of disadvantage, which is why disadvantage and stun and all those kind of things isn't really a massive worry for me.
Choose your D&D deity wisely. Bahamut, whoever it's going to be.
See, I thought you were talking about my utility power, which is heroism, which would enable me to give you my heroic hit point. I'm not going to do that though. Mainly because, and now there is logic to this, if I give you my heroic hit point, that counts as my second action, which means I can't attack.
Oh no, so is that this one?
Yes.
So it's only used during your hero phase. It's not going to replace an attack. It's not going to. It doesn't say use instead of an attack or use instead
Well
of a
then,
move.
in that case, I might still not give it to you. No, I'm only kidding. I'm only kidding. I will. Mainly, you are the person who needs it, so I'm going to give you my heroic hit point, which acts as an added hit point.
Until I get hit, I assume.
Exactly.
Does the card say flip after use?
It does. I'm just going to tell you what it is. Basically, the heroic hit point token acts as an extra hit point, or the hero may discard it at any time to end 1 condition.
Oh, well, that second part is awesome because
Yes.
I currently disadvantage, and if 2 of these guys are side by side in a second, I might be able to take them both out.
Yeah. Now that I've given you that, I'm going to use my free move to move towards the skeleton.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to target the skeleton instead of the rest of them, because he's adjacent to
Yep.
one of us, he's going to get 2 attacks,
Yep.
which is, in my eyes, more dangerous.
And the bodyguard actually has 2 health points,
Oh. Ooh.
whereas
then-
the skeleton only has 1.
Yeah, let's see if we can take out the skeleton. So we're going to attack with Holy Avenger.
Plus 9. That's 9. Plus 9
That
is
is a
18.
9.
18.
18.
That's going to do it.
He's gone.
So there you go.
So we are up to 4 experience, and you get a
some
treasure.
loot. Yes.
Oh, sorry, yeah. So the treasure. Oh, this is interesting. So, Eye of Minute Seeing. These magical lenses allow you to see the faintest of details. During your hero phase, you can reveal each trap token that is adjacent to your hero.
I think it's probably minute seeing.
Minute. What did I say?
Minute seeing.
I was going to let that one ride.
I would have said that one as well, I'll be honest with you.
Definitely,
okay.
it's definitely
I'll take
minute
that.
seeing. Okay, so there's no exploration tile for you because you're not at the edge,
no.
which means we're going to have to get an encounter.
Yeah.
So
Dun,
the,
dun, dun.
the encounter is another biting insect. Each hero within 1 tile of your hero, which is
That'll be
gonna
all of us?
all of us. Okay, so if you'd like to roll in whatever order you wish, adding 4 each time.
I shall roll for Justin first.
So 14 plus 4 is 18.
Thank you. Damage.
You're welcome.
Oh man.
Colin?
9 plus 15.
Plus 4, so 13.
13.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
So you're fine.
I'm
You're
fine.
fine.
Yep.
We also have to do the ice spider as well, don't we?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you do. For 12.
That's a 10 plus 4 is
14.
14, yeah.
Damage.
And then finally for you guys, 13.
My
That's
ice
fine.
spider is on 1 health
You also have to do yourself.
Oh, yeah. Oh, gosh. Do I have to?
for 1.
One,
Yeah,
nice.
I'm good. I'm good.
That wasn't the
roll.
worst. We're not. Yeah, we currently have 4 experience in our monster pool, so we're still not at the point we could cancel encounters, but just we're close.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
Well, you've set me up fantastically for a moment to shine, to hopefully get a kill and strike some damage here. So I'm going to use my heroic hit point
Okay.
to get rid of my disadvantage condition. And then I'm going to cast my At-Will Acid Splash again. So this time I'm going to attack 2 monsters within a tile, and they have to be adjacent, which they are. So both these monsters here.
But they're on different tiles.
They are adjacent to each other, and they're both within 1 tile.
Oh, right. Now you get it.
So I will do first of all against the warrior, the little.
You've got the Batiri.
Oh, sorry, it won't be him. No, it'll be the
Yellow guy?
yellow guy. Yeah. So
Yeah, that's the Batiri.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So I get an 8 plus 8 is 16.
That's it.
Versus 12, that's enough.
Awesome. So he's going to go
he's
down.
dead.
And then against the other guy, I get 14 plus 8 is 22.
That'll do a point of damage.
So he's got 1 health left. Can't pop that on. So we're up to 5. I'm going to steal myself a treasure.
There's ones there that just link onto the side of the
Yeah.
beastie.
Oh, yeah.
So if you mark them with that.
So I got a fortune as well.
Oh.
I got Take a Breath. Your hero regains 1 hit point, and this is an immediate effect. As you catch your breath, or you can recharge, one of your used powers or items as well. So I will regain a hit point, and then I will recharge my mage armor.
Ah.
That worked
Very
out
clever.
quite nicely. That was actually
Now,
quite.
is it an and or an or?
No, it's just your hero gains 1 hit point, full stop. Recharge one of your hero powers or items.
Okay.
I actually forgot I should be getting +1 for my hunter's base. I can't forget that either. Now that was my attack, so now I could move. I think it's probably time to get exploring again.
Yes.
So I'm going to be a little brave and go this way.
Okay.
And at the start of my exploration phase, we'll get a tile.
Oh.
Okay.
Monster.
So it's 1 monster and it is a black tile. So
Yeah.
the monster that I get is... It is another Yanti Brood Guard. That's kind of bad because it means they're both now going to trigger. So we've got 2 of them. Start of the phase then for villains, we have to have an encounter because we've got a black triangle. The encounter is outnumbered. Each hero takes damage equal to the number of monsters he or she controls. So I control 1, so I will take a damage.
Nothing.
Oh, you got your one then.
So
I need another. No, I need another one.
Didn't you take one off earlier?
Did I do that right?
Yeah, you
Oh,
did.
yes, I
you
did.
actually
Also
remove
perfect.
it.
Yeah.
So if I actually control 2, so I'll give you these 3, and if you give me a 5,
TSA 5.
Oh.
How many hit points do you have left now? 3?
3.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. So I've got 2. We still got our healing surges. It's fine. It's
Yeah.
fine. A little worrying now though is both the anti-brood guards are going to activate.
Yes.
So my one first of all, if he's in 1 tile, which he is, it's going to move adjacent to the closest hero and bite it. So it's going to move. I'll probably
Bite
pop
you
it
guys?
here. Yeah, it's going to try and bite me with a +7. So I get 14 in the dice, which is 21, which is going to easily beat that. And Mage Armor does say.
Your bracelet as well?
That's for me attacking
okay.
monsters. So remove the Mage Armor token if a monster rolls 17 or higher. I only rolled 14, so I think I'm gonna let that
Should be okay.
stay because it's not a roll, even though it rolled higher. Ooh, house rule.
Yeah, no,
I think this is the rule.
Yeah, that's the roll.
yeah.
So it still beats me, and it's going to do 1 damage to me, putting me down to 1 health. Oh my goodness. The second one then will trigger. Who owns that? Justin?
That'll be me.
So it's got a choice of targets because it's already adjacent.
Yeah, I'm going to attack you just because of that high AC.
That's okay.
So it's going to attack for +7, so 50-50. On a 4, it misses.
Okay. It's very important to note that both of those creatures have the same special ability, which is heroes adjacent to them cannot move. And currently all 3 of us are adjacent to them.
Yes. Sorry, I'm going to murder mine and run away.
Seems legit.
Yeah.
Seems legit. Okay, that's my turn all wrapped up.
Okay, so for me, I'm going to do my attack first, and I have to choose an attack which I can
at close range?
So now I can't do my careful shot anymore because it's adjacent to me.
Is
and
it
it's on the
daily
same
time?
tile.
Is there anything do you think you do something with both of them? Consider they both have a lot of health.
Well, hang
points.
on, they're both on the same tile, right?
They are.
So if I use one of my Ring of Winter abilities, Cone of Cold, choose a tile 1 tile away from you. Know that.
Yeah, no, that'll be fine. Choose a tile.
1 tile away.
What doesn't say within 1 tile? No.
No, 1 tile away.
Oh, boo.
I could Twisting Strike, attack 1 adjacent monster.
No.
If I miss, I don't do that. Lightning Reflexes, use after you use.
At the start of the game, you do get a chance to choose and customize your character. So, for example, I get a default Acid Splash, which I've been using, but I can also select another at will, 2 utilities and 1 daily. So you are able to kind of customize your party a little bit as you go, and as you level up as well, you get extra dailies.
I think it's going to have to just be Bookmark, which is this.
Okay. So Bookmark will attack 1 adjacent monster. On a roll of 19 or higher, you can recharge 1 of your hero's utility powers.
Yeah. So it's the only thing I can really do.
Okay.
So it's a 6+
Yeah.
versus an AC of 13.
Yeah.
So
5 will do it. Oh, 7 will do it.
do math. For a 20.
Nice.
Good job.
So that will kill him.
Yep.
And the other thing is, I've rolled 20 while killing a monster.
Yeah, and we have 5 experience, so if you want to level up, you could.
What do we think, gents? Is it worth it?
Just before you do, though, you've got disadvantage, which means you need to roll a second dice and actually take the lower result.
Yeah, I forgot. An 18.
That's still okay.
Still okay.
But I don't get the level up.
You're
You're taking the lower result.
Yeah,
so obviously
I'm
that's
not
20
sure
if we get it.
how we
But
would.
now the disadvantage is
Disadvantage is gone.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's dead as well, which is fine by me. I still have my movement.
Get treasure too.
Oh, yes, treasure.
You've got to get yourself a Ring of Protection. Your hero gains 1 bonus to AC. Does that remain?
I'll take it. All day long, I will take it. That puts me to 16.
Okay.
Fingers covered in rings.
So yeah, now you got your movement.
I'm sorry, I'm a fine aficionado of jewellery. Right, so I will move and I'm going to go exploring. So 1, 2,
Okay.
and I'll explore this corner here.
Okay. So a white one, which is nice, and just 1 monster, which is nice. That's a nice tile.
No encounter.
And it is linking in through the rest of it. So what's our monster?
Our monster is another Batiri warrior. Do you have one of these already? No.
Really dead.
No. Is he dead?
Yeah, he
Yes,
is.
yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you'll grab him. Grab a mini for him as well.
Yep, he's on a
Already
square.
on. Perfect.
So he died.
Yeah, you're a guy. Yeah. So
So
perfect.
just to keep everything neat and tidy, or at least try to.
So you currently control two monsters. I control the anti-brood guard myself. So 3 on the board.
So monsters activate then. So
Your spider.
my spider first against the little pygmy. For a +5. Yes. For a 10, that's 15. That'll actually hit it and do 1 damage. Unfortunately, he has 2 damage.
Oh, okay.
So,
Oh, they're tough little blighters, actually.
yeah. But still, that's okay with me. So my monsters will then activate. So that one will attack the spider for a +4
Oh no, spider!
with 1 health
No,
point left.
spider!
For a
Oh
14,
no!
spider dies.
Oh man!
Very unfortunate.
Served us well.
Snowflakes.
Now there is one thing I want to check with that. Is so the ice spider is actually a daily power. It's
Yeah.
not utility, which is unfortunate. So I need to keep an eye if there's anything that recharges a daily power for me.
Yeah.
Do it.
Cool.
But you know it did its job. And then our little Batiri is going to
So it's within 1 tile of a hero.
Yep. So it will move to
this guy
the
has
closest hero
3
and
health
attack it
points.
with
Yeah,
its
I know,
spear.
right? Isn't that crazy? He's like
He
teeny
will
weeny.
move to me here, and attack me for a +6. Yeah. For 10, for 16, meets my armor, I take a damage.
Oof. Oh, wow. Yeah, they're not to be underestimated, those little warriors.
No, I am now on 2 health.
Small in stature, but vicious. So I'm on
fine.
1. Yeah, you
So you stab at your knees.
yeah, this is tricky. Bard, you need to get over here and hit
Bard, what are you
somebody.
doing?
Maybe, well,
Nothing.
maybe I can do some healing. I've got my potion of healing, and I have my Song of Rest, which can heal. It's a daily, but it'll heal all heroes within 1 tile 2 hit points.
Oh, if you move and then do that, that would be very
Yeah,
good.
if I move into this one, I can get everyone
That would
Yeah.
be
2 hit points
wicked.
with my daily.
That would be fantastic.
Time to play a little tune.
Oh man, now you're gonna have to run over a trap though.
Yeah, so you'll have to
you
roll
have to
your
roll the
+5.
5.
Which one do you want?
Try this one.
Okay. And roll 5 up.
Oh no!
Trigger.
So flip over the trap and see what it says. So the little trap token says draw. Now when you get draw, it's actually terrible because we actually get a trap card that acts like a monster. We've basically triggered not just a spike or a dart, an actual permanent, really quite vicious trap, which is, it's a bear trap.
Oh my.
Place the bear trap token on your hero's tile. Trigger the trap during your villain phase. Your hero takes 1 damage, and your hero cannot move while this trap is in play. If you fail to disable the trap, you also take a damage. Now, that's...
You haven't taken an action this turn.
Yeah, so that will sit beside there. Have you got the little
I've got the
gold token?
token,
So it'll go actually...
This one will go away here, and the bear trap will go in here.
Doesn't it go in me?
Oh yes, it goes on your tile. So if you want to pop it here, it's actually in that area.
Oh, okay.
So you're now caught in that. You can no longer move.
But he does have an action to maybe try and...
To
disable it? Yeah.
This is important because if you... Did you take your damage, by the way, as well? Or
yeah,
did I,
one
it's only if you feel it. No, sorry, forgive me.
It takes damage during
yeah,
the villain phase.
Yeah.
Yes, so yeah. Ooh, man.
So this is you trying to do cat-like
So I need
reflexes.
a 10 or higher?
Yeah, 10,
11
11 or higher.
11 or
yeah,
higher.
50-50, exactly. That's a no.
Oh.
Yeah. So take 1 damage.
Oh my word. So that went from let me come and heal everyone to I've stepped on a bear trap, I'm now stuck, I can't get it off, oh help me. And now we have to have an encounter for you because you haven't explored. Before then we get to your...
Oh no.
Your encounter is a Triceratops attack! An enormous creature charges through the clearing, attack each hero on your tile, which is just yourself, but it's a +6 against you and a potential 2 damage.
And something beneath it.
Go on.
I get
Roll your dice and add 6 to it. That's 5 + 6 is 11.
11. I've got
Which it misses, but because Triceratops are huge, on a miss, you still take a damage.
Okay, well,
In the villain phase then, your bear trap will trigger, because you're still stuck in it, so you take another damage for that.
That's vicious.
So bear
so
trap
bad.
snaps, you can't pull it off and
5.
take a damage. A Triceratops comes in, you can't dodge it because you're in a bear trap. Even though you do dodge, you still get hit, and then it clamps tighter.
I was so healthy a minute ago. What happened? What a turn.
I think we're going to have to take the leg.
Oh my word.
He's already lost an eye. I mean, come on.
I got too cocky with that backflip earlier.
Yeah.
Done then?
That's me, yeah.
Yeah, he is done. Stick a fork in him.
Yeah.
He is,
So, Sam, you have a bit of a decision here. You can save the bard or save the wizard.
I don't know. Why can I suppose I could disarm his trap.
If you feel he will take another damage.
He can afford to take another damage. Because if
Oh,
the thing
wow.
is, if I try to disarm his trap and I feel he's going to take a damage anyway.
Yeah.
So whether I do it and he gets hurt
we've all got the same chance.
doesn't matter. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Oh, you're so noble.
I'm so noble leaving him to bleed out.
Go and get him. Go and get him out.
No, I'm going to
come
go
on.
for your big man
Well,
here.
I have a chromatic orb which basically can attack a monster, and it's only got +3, but it does do 2 damage. He's
What's
got an
the
AC of
AC?
13, which means I had a 50-50 chance to kill him outright.
Yeah, but see, in order for you to kill him outright, I need to put faith into your dice rolls. And
Which no one should ever
no,
do. Yeah.
I'm
This is
not.
probably why he has bad dice rolls, because you don't have faith.
Yeah, yes, Sam, have faith.
Believe in
man.
the heart of the dice.
No,
man.
don't set this up. This is setting me up to feel so.
Yeah, no, I'm going to try and.
do a little one.
I'm going to leave him to bleed out, basically. You keep playing your
fine.
tune.
I thought
I
you were
assume you're
so...
moving in.
I'm going to move in, yeah. Free move, I'll move in.
Now, you can actually be a little bit sneaky if you wanted. It would be a slightly lower attack. Your lunging strike lets you move as part of the attack, and then if you kill him, you can then move away. But actually, I just realised he's got
wouldn't.
2 health.
Yeah.
Oh, these things are really tough.
Yeah. So, let's see.
AC
So it's
of
going to be
13.
+9.
That's
That's
21. That'll do it.
damage.
So 1 damage.
One
onto
damage.
This guy, please, Colin. And then yes, you can't go anywhere now. You're gripped by him.
Yeah.
But equally means whenever he is activated, chances are he'll attack me instead.
Thanks, buddy. Thanks, buddy. Okay, we're going to have an encounter then for you because you didn't go anywhere, and the encounter is Death Curse.
Great.
Roll a die. Just roll it. I'll tell you what happens after. I'll tell you what happens. Just go ahead and roll a die. It'd be great if you could roll really well. That would be fantastic.
Oh,
two?
no. Yeah, it's a 2.
On an 18 or higher, discard a healing surge. If the heroes have no healing surges left, ignore this effect. You actually wanted to roll low. Well done.
Okay.
Yes.
I mean, haha, it's a 2. What a
Yeah.
great roll.
Did you just use reverse
psychology
psychology on his dice?
Yeah, I think he did.
So we would have lost one of our 4 healing surges if you had rolled 18, 19, or 20.
That would have been real bad.
You have no monsters to activate.
None.
All good. So it's over to me. I mean, I'm going to have to try it now.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Figure shoot.
Yeah. So acid splash, plus 8, looking at an AC of 13. That's a 7, which will do it.
That is.
So that's 15. That's going to
Dead
take
tap.
down the anti-brood guard.
Get yourself
Keep 2
some
more
treasure.
experience and get a treasure, which is another nice item actually. Boots of Elven Kind. This item remains in play when your hero places a dungeon tile with a black triangle. Roll a die. On a roll of 11 or higher, you don't have to draw and play an encounter card. So
Guess who's going out front?
yeah, that's no thanks. I'm not sure how I feel about that actually. I now have my move available, and do you know what? Let's go out front then.
Yeah.
I've just been given.
Test these boots out.
I'm going to
Yeah.
go 1, 2, 3 up to here, and let's reveal a tile. And if it has a black one, it has a white one. Oh,
Okay.
So I'm just turning the board around so we can see it a little better here. There we go. So one thing I like about this game is you actually can shimmy the board a little bit and not have to worry as much.
Okay.
I'm sorry, did I
you
mess
did
your cards
draw-
up? Did
no,
I
you
mess
had-
with that?
You did draw a treasure as well.
Yeah, so I've got my treasure, and we need to put down 2 traps and a treasure token, please, Colin.
I'm confused.
Okay,
Where are we
yeah,
now?
Oh, we're now over there, yeah.
We're here. It's a more beautiful lit forest.
So,
I need to have an encounter.
nope, white tile.
Oh no, sorry,
Yeah.
yes, very right. Yeah, I didn't realise that the tile I just revealed is white, so that means that's the end of my turn because my monster is now dead.
Yep. On to myself. What do I want to do? I can move away from this little dude.
You could.
Let's
Right,
see what you're
Colin,
thinking.
don't forget me later. So,
Are you going to save me? Brave Ranger.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Better hope you don't cock this up.
I will try and disable this for an 11.
Okay.
I mean,
For a 15? Done.
Nice.
okay.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Thank you. My 2 health
Very
left.
nice. So bear trap gets disabled. Take that wee token away. Nice one.
Had to be done.
Thank you.
Now, I didn't explore, which does mean I have to draw
Yeah.
an encounter.
Okay.
What I get?
So hidden tripwire. As you disable the bear trap, you must now choose a trap within 2 tiles of your hero and trigger it as if your hero was on it.
Okay, so
gotta be
I
one
can
of those
pick any
3.
of these.
Yeah.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. It'll be this one.
Oh, that one. Yeah. So fire trap, 4 damage.
Fire trap. Whoops. Boom.
Question though, I mean, whenever it says trigger it as if you were on it, does that equally mean you have to take the damage?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
no.
as if he had just stepped onto the fire trap.
I thought it would, you could
taking
kind of
4
assume that
damage.
he'd thrown something and
So,
triggered it.
Colin, I came to save you, although unfortunately now.
Fall unconscious.
Yeah.
So
no.
down, reduced to 0 hit points.
Yeah,
Now,
take
Dragon
this
Bait, the jungle just smells of crispy barbecued ranger.
But I shall save you! Oh,
No. There could be loot over here instead.
I'll remember you always.
What was his name?
Play me a beautiful eulogy, that's all I ask.
So you're just unconscious. At the start of your turn, you will come back with your healing surge value, and we'll lose one of our 4 healing surges.
And my monsters activate.
Yes, they do.
So, the Batiri, it's that little dude up there, he's within 1 tile of you as, so
So you're doing the
Batiri first, so he will move in
yeah.
and attack you for a +6.
Okay.
I get a 13.
That's 19. That's definitely going to hit
Yeah.
for.
1 damage.
So I also fall unconscious.
Oh,
no. Don't even need that.
Then it's the Pygmy, who will move to the closest hero and attack with the spear.
It's me.
So,
You got this. You got this, Sam. You're fine.
And he will attack you for +4
Okay.
for 19.
For
Wow.
what? For 19?
total? 19?
Well, a roll of 19 plus
so
4
plus
is
4,
23.
Yeah.
Take a damage.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. I done goofed. The monsters are now out of my control. I'm unconscious. I'm not telling them to piss off. Well, that went well.
So your daily, does it heal everyone within that tile?
Everyone within 1 tile of my hero will gain 2 hit points.
Okay, so it's not worth doing now because essentially I don't think that works with house healing surges because we're now unconscious.
Because you're unconscious.
So we have to wait until we come back up because we're essentially on 0.
You could heal yourself.
I think it would be worth me drinking this potion,
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
which I could do during my hero phase.
Yeah, so that won't cost you an action. You just basically flipping that over, expending that, discarding. Okay.
Discard.
So
That's 2 hit points.
Hmm.
And
So up
Where
to
do you want to go
what's
now?
that leave you within 5 hit points?
yeah.
That's
right.
So both monsters only have 1 health point left. So you pick your target, really.
Who's the scariest?
Batiri,
Batiri?
because
Yeah.
he's got that +6.
Okay, I'll go for the
The
veggie
little
pygmy.
yellow dude. Oh, you're going for the not scary one.
Sure, I don't want to risk any more bad dice rolls.
Okay. Well, they both. Well, actually, the pygmy only has AC 11, so it's the easier kill.
Actually, I can use Bardic Inspiration, attack one adjacent monster, hit or miss, up to 2 other heroes on your hero's tile gain advantage.
Whoa!
So
Well, it'll just be Sam, but
Paladin
that's-
here,
yeah.
but that's a free
advantage.
Yeah,
advantage
that's actually really nice.
either way, whether I hit or miss. So this is +4,
For 3.
7. So I missed, but
Advantage.
you get
gain
advantage.
advantage.
Yeah.
Cool.
Encounter.
Okay, so no exploration. So your encounter is Crushing Humidity. Each hero whose AC is 16 or higher takes a damage.
Can I have a damage token, please? Thank you very much.
Oh, so
word.
you're pretpretty healthy.
Well, I was super healthy until the last turn, and I
So
was
you've walked up to him and went, "Beautiful day, isn't it?" And you're just standing there going, "It's
so humid here.
Wow, this is getting pretty
gnarly."
grim.
Yeah. Okay, so I have advantage, so I'll roll both dice at the same time, and then I take the higher one.
And you're just going to try and take out.
I'm going to take out this guy here with my Holy Avenger attack. Oh my!
That's a 2 and a 3.
What's his AC?
So
AC is
12?
11.
Oh yeah, 12 will do it.
His AC's 12. He's gone
Oh, okay.
because I take the higher dice.
Wow.
But I'm no longer at advantage. Good grief! Then I'm going to actually move to the edge of a tile
Okay.
up here. Oh. And then it'll be exploration.
Okay.
So we get a
black
new
one.
All right, let's see what we've got on this one.
So the monster. So a fire newt reptile, AC 14, HP 1 is
Okay.
going to spawn to that tile.
New beastie.
That's not too bad.
That's for you. He's got a real bravado too. He's got a real kind of like standing back.
Yeah. Okay, so I guess. Oh, we also have. No, we don't do the encounter yet.
We do, yeah. We do,
do?
yeah. We draw the monster, and then that's part of the exploration phase. And as we
course.
enter the villain phase, we
course.
have a black triangle encounter, which is another, not even a joke,
Crushing humidity.
immediately after the previous one, another crushing humidity. So AC 16 or higher takes a damage.
Damage.
I'll have another damage, please.
And then your monster will
You have found the fire newt den. It absolutely makes sense, actually.
Yeah, that's why
Yeah.
it's getting hot in there.
All right, so our little fire nut reptile here. Oh no! I thought I had a bonus against reptiles. I don't.
Undead demons and devils,
If
proper
the fire
paladin.
nut is within 1 tile of a hero, select a tile within 1 tile of the fire nut that has the most heroes on it. The fire nut attacks each hero on that tile with its flame breath.
At the moment, it's just you.
It's just
that's-
me because you're
just yourself.
unconscious.
Yeah.
So actually,
stay where he
we
is,
don't
yeah.
move him. Yeah.
Yep.
So he just attacks
He's
me.
going to spliff a big.
So I need a roll of less than 11.
So 17.
That's 17. And I'll take 1 damage, please.
So paladin
health
is
do you
down to
have?
4.
Wow, where did it all go wrong?
Really, Captain Adventure?
Dragon bait, you would think that you would be, friends with these lizard people.
Well, that's what I thought, but apparently not.
No, he's dragon bait. If they're dragon kin, they might look at him and go, "Ooh, lunch."
That's true. And he also looks really humid.
The scent.
I'm just sweating buckets.
Oh, that's it, yeah.
This is the thing. It has to be like you're screaming at the top of your lungs right now, mate.
Yeah.
From
Only
your-
I
from
can't
your
scream.
oysters.
I'm just sniffing very very ferociously.
Okay, so over to myself.
It is over to yourself.
So healing surge and get back up.
So spend one of our healing surges, please, Colin, and that'll bring me back to 3 health. So I'm basically damaged by 3. Well, hold on to these. I'll probably need them momentarily.
Yeah.
So up I get. I don't have any monsters in front of me currently. What I did realise, though, is because I have the ability to fly, I could actually just fly right over those traps, straight to the treasure, and then still take a shot at the guy beside me. So I think that's what I'm going to do. How much health does that little guy have?
1.
1. And is the other one dead now?
Oh, yes, he's dead.
Okay.
Apologies.
So I will spend 2 movement points to move 1 tile as though I were a monster, basically. So I'm going to go...
Did we take treasure for that last guy we killed?
No.
I will have some treasure,
Oh my
please.
goodness, have some. Well, here we go. What did we get?
Yeah.
We get, whoops, a potion of healing!
Oh.
Hooray!
Perfect.
Enjoy.
Is it
I'm
safe to
glad
assume you would have drank that during your turn?
Probably. If
You'll
I,
survive.
I wouldn't, I would drink it now.
But now, as you get to look at 2.
I don't just yet. I have to finish my turn off first.
Right.
So I'm going to get an acid splash. So it's +8 plus my 1 hunter's bracelet. So plus 9 will be 26.
Brilliant.
That'll splat him dead.
Yeah.
Dead.
Now this is very important, and I'll show you why I did that in that order. You're not allowed to draw more than 1 treasure card each turn. So I actually didn't think that all the way through, because I'm going to get my treasure now for the monster, then I'm not going to get the treasures from the chest, which means someone else can come along, or I can maybe get it next turn or something if I want to. A pouch of copper, gaining 100 gold pieces. I'll take a...
Keep it for later.
Yeah.
First round's on you.
Does mean if you spend the next round there and you open the chest, that pot of copper is now out of the way?
Yeah, I mean, it's tricky to know now what I should do, but I'm okay with that. I think I killed a monster, I'm happy, I'm going to get an encounter now for standing where I am. And my encounter is danger from the dark. So again, each hero on an unexplored edge tile, which is nobody.
Wow.
We are currently
We're
all completely explored.
Brilliant.
No, there is no dark. We're bringing the holy light of our guild to the force and cleansing it of naughty apes.
Okay. Spend healing surge, please.
So down to 2 healing surges.
Give me 4 damage. I'll keep these nearby because that's the spider and it's dead.
Poor Spider. Spider did a good job. I mean, he soaked 4 damage. He took a monster down. Like he really did. He did well.
Okay, so I'm on half health.
Okay.
Right. What to do? So I'm back up.
So what are you thinking? I mean, basically, whenever
So
you...
that fire unit, how many health does it have?
1.
I'm gonna kill it.
It's got an AC of 14.
Okay.
I can do that. So from where I am, I will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and shoot it
Okay.
Alrighty.
with my careful shot
Yeah.
for +10.
Nice.
So I just need a 4. A 2. What the act? Okay, this dice you go away. This dice I roll, and I get a 14. Okay, I'm keeping this dice.
Okay. All right. So that's going to do that.
Yep.
So exploration phase, nothing. So we'll jump to
Encounter.
your encounter and your villain. So friendly Chwinga, your hero gains advantage.
Huh.
Wow. So a tiny nature spirit has taken a liking to you.
Oh.
Aww.
Maybe that thing burnt down the street. It sees me trying to kill it and goes, "I like you, you're friend."
That's pretty funky. I like that a lot.
Or it feels pity on you because of your dice rolls. It's like, this guy needs help. We'll go to him.
All right, Bard, wherefore art thou? Are we all
Well,
picking this monster, or are you going to go try
Wherefore
and
art thou
find...
limping too?
We are all quite damaged. Maybe now is the time for the Song of Rest that I failed to play earlier.
Yeah, I would move forward first and then
So-
pop it.
I'll come into this tile
Yeah.
and play my song, the song of my people. Birdsong sings a gentle song of rest and recuperation, and everyone can recover 2 hit points.
Nice.
In fact, I'll keep these to hand because I'm sure I'll lose them again very shortly.
I know
Yeah.
that anyone who plays D&D knows that at this point I would usually ask the bard to sing the Song of People, but I don't want to put you on that spot. You know, I don't want you to...
Well, he did grow up in the port of Nyanzaru, so I feel like the song would be
sea
Nyancat.
urchin?
It'd be,
Oh, I thought you were going down the port
This is
route
the
there.
song of recuperation to my people.
I thought that thing was dead.
I feel regenerated already.
I feel old. Okay, so you're going to have an encounter because there was no exploration done.
Yep.
So the encounter we get is a constrictor weed. Your hero becomes stunned. Abruptly, a patch of weeds tighten murderously around your ankle. What a great term.
Yeah.
I can think of worse encounters to get.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
At least you don't take damage.
We have survived this. Nope. Nope. Shit, stop. I stopped.
How dare you,
I stopped.
There's only so much wood we can touch.
All right, so
Kill it and
see,
explore.
that doesn't
Just
work for me
be
with
the
Jordan.
paladin we need.
I don't know if I can.
If you
kill it
hop-
and
yeah, if you hop up to
Actually,
here-
hold on.
Yeah.
I can use my lunging strike, which will move me 2 squares
Yeah.
Straight line, yeah.
into an attack. So +8. I need 6 or more.
That's a 1.
That's a 1.
That's a 1.
I really
ignore
feel like
that.
we should stop calling them. I think maybe that's what it is.
Yeah.
You're just
Maybe we
tempting
should
fate.
say, I just need a number, and then just roll.
And then the dice explodes. It falls in half to show no
everything,
number.
everything dies. Although there's nothing stopping me from just moving away.
Yes, you can absolutely move
So
to
I
explore.
went for a lunging strike. I missed. It was a very embarrassing moment for the Fire Nut and I.
But you feigned it off.
We did. We both agreed. We'll just pretend it didn't happen.
Look,
I'm just
what
gonna
does
go
the
over
fire
here.
nut do if you're standing next to it? What's on its card?
He basically just
Whistles an
attacks,
awkward
yeah.
tune. I mean, he doesn't want to be there. I don't want to be there. I'll just go over this way. So I'm going to move.
If you run away, he will burn other people.
No, he will.
He'll still burn me.
Yeah, he will still burn him.
Okay.
So I'm just going to move over that
Okay.
way.
Exploring again.
Yep.
Yes. And explore, please,
Okay.
Colin.
Whoa.
Oh, white one. That's not too bad.
Okay.
Just one monster?
One
One
and a white.
monster
So
and no encounter.
the monster you find, is a Veggie Pygmy Chief.
Yeah, that's
So-
the one I put out the way.
12 AC, 2 HP. The thing why he's so concerning is his special ability is that Veggie Pygmy warriors deal an extra damage if they hit while he is in play. So he's come out pretty.
It's a good time.
That shows you how good a decision it was of yours to get rid of him while there were still those guys running around.
Yeah.
I don't want them getting a command structure.
Yeah,
Have to keep it organized.
we're gonna have to take him down quick sharp.
Yeah. So there's no encounter card to be drawn because we had a white tile. So these guys get activated.
Yes, that's right.
We'll start with the Fire Nut. He is within a tile of a hero, which is me. So he's going to try and
Burn you.
But isn't it the tile with the most heroes, which would be this one?
yes.
It actually,
It
that's
would
right.
be. Sorry, guys.
okay.
I got out of there. So he's going to roll +6. So we'll start with Colin.
Yep.
19.
That's a hit.
So 1 damage. And then
You're
Justin,
looking for a 10.
6 plus
I'm
6
fine.
is 12.
Nice.
So you're good.
Okay.
Um,
The other one?
yes, the chief, he is within 1 tile of me. He'll move adjacent to me and attack me with a spear.
+5 is 20.
Yeah,
For 2
That's it.
damage. The
Ooh.
chief hits
Oh.
hard.
it's all right.
You got them.
Yeah, basically the potion you gave me earlier.
Well, you'll have it for next turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had your own, that's right.
Ooh, this is grim.
And you can
That chief needs
take
to go
that,
down.
right?
Yeah.
I'll use it
During your
later.
hero
Oh, it's there
fears, yeah.
next turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yet.
Oh man,
You could fly.
I'm tempted to fly and then actually just try and daily these two guys
Why
to
don't you
get
take
them
your
deaded.
loot first? You're on a chance.
You have to end your turn on the loot, I believe. Is my understanding of how that works.
Dang it.
So I am just going to fly. So two. Oh man, I need to this fire you, but he's going to act on your turn. Oh. So I'll use 2 movement spaces to basically fly 1 tile to here, and then 2 more movement to fly 1 tile to here.
Yeah.
Going to be a bit brave. They both have 1 health? No, the chief has
The
2.
Fire Nut has 1 health.
Okay, so my option now is either go with like a +8 attack and try and kill the fire unit, or go with a +3 attack and do 2 damage to outright kill the chief. So it's much lower chance, but it would outright kill him in a single attack.
I think you should go for the Fire Nut because he can attack more of us at one time.
You just don't believe in my dice. I heard it. I heard the waver in your voice.
Well, look at this. The Fire Nut is able to attack an entire tile, and if we all bunch up, we're all going to take a damage.
I'm going to attack the chief.
Oh,
I'm going to use my chromatic orb as I fling a ball of colourful energy at our enemy at a +3. That's a 15, which is 18, which is 2 damage to the chief, which is booyah, booyah, shaka.
just let it be known. Let it be known that if the Fire Nut attacks and somebody dies out of this, I warned you, ass.
Colin, Ella in a chromatic orb of awesomeness.
No, what we need is just on the thumbnail for this video, you doing a Kamehameha.
So we'll kill the chief.
Okay, he's gone.
We now, as a quick total, so 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 14,
Nice.
we definitely want to think about cancelling some encounters.
Yeah.
My exploration phase then will reveal a tile.
Get yourself some treasure, though, bro.
Oh yeah, let's get some treasure, bro.
Let's
quick.
get the loot.
Boo.
Oh.
Put your copper.
There you go.
So the first 2 rounds are on me now, is that?
Yeah.
Okay, the tile.
Oh.
Oh, here we go.
The fallen tree.
Okay. So we are about to enter the den of the Great Ape. Let me just read a little bit. The air erupts with a deafening roar as you reach the Great Ape's home. The beast is enormous with 4 arms and a mouthful of razor-sharp fangs. If you want to grab the Great Beast, we'll show him off. There you go, Justin, bring him. He's a pretty...
He's hefty.
He is. He's got
lovely.
2 big tusks as well. Yeah, comparatively speaking, he's quite a big dude.
He is.
So what happens is, instead of drawing monster cards for the tile, the active player takes the Great Ape villain card. So that is this awesome big square villain. He's a level 5 villain with 13 AC, 11 hit points, and has the potential to hit heroes twice with his crushing fist. So what happens is we place him on the ambush marker. He covers 4 tiles. I think we got that covered just fine. As a villain, the Great Ape acts at stage 2 of each player's villain phase. So every turn he's going to be coming after us. We have to now take him down before he takes us down. Now, unfortunately, I'm sad to say, that is my expiration, and now it is my villain phase. We've got a white triangle though, which is great, so we don't need to worry about encounters, but he's going to now act. So if he's within 1 tile of a hero, it moves adjacent to that hero, then attacks that hero twice with its crushing fist. So he's going to move...
bunch you guys.
Yeah, it's absolutely... he actually, sorry, forgive me, I was looking for the trigger, and the trigger is actually the active hero. So he's going to hunt the player whose turn it is each turn. So twice, I'll just roll them both together. He's adding 6 to his. That is a 19 and a 22. Those are both going to hit, and in fact, it's also going to break my mage armor. And I'm going to take 2 damage, so I am on 3 health.
Okay.
Dunsky?
Kill him, please, kill him fast. This is daily time. This is time to...
I have an idea. I do have an idea, but we all need to bunch up.
Are you trying to make it so we can't fit in the room?
Well, no, because my daily power, which I haven't used yet as the Paladin, is Blessed Strike. Now, whenever it is an attack for me, I'll do 3 damage. If I miss, I only do 1. But each hero on my hero's tile will gain advantage before that attack.
Nice.
So you would all gain advantage for your next attack.
I'm very much for both of these guys coming all together in 1 tile over their turns, if you guys are. We do have Colin stunned as a real bit of a pain here, though. He might not be able to make it onto the tiles or anything.
Well, actually, I can do something quite clever here.
Yeah.
So, if I activate and I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And I wanted to say one more thing before we make any final decisions. We need to ensure that the active hero does, if possible, end within 1 tile. Because if he can't see the active hero, if the active hero is not within 1 tile, then he will attack an adjacent hero, if he's adjacent, 4 times with crushing fist. So basically he pounds after whoever's currently moving, but if he can't see them, he'll just waylay on whoever's beside him.
From where I am, he's still within 1 tile.
Yep, so that's perfect.
And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to attack him.
You have an advantage here. This is big.
And I'm actually going to pop a daily power to do it. Now, actually, I have the movement to do this, so I'm actually going to change this slightly. So I had 1 point left, so if I went to here and then to here, I'm going to use my Twisting Strike with my advantage, because it can do 4 damage. And if I miss, I do not flip this card.
Nice. So you've got advantage for 2 dice. He's got an AC of 13.
And this is +7.
Okay, so we're looking for 6s. Yes.
15 hits. He will take 4 damage.
Wow, so
beautiful.
I'll count this damage over here. So he's got 11 health initially, and he's now down to 7.
Fantastic.
I lose my advantage.
That was a good start.
That was a good start.
And now we get an encounter.
We do indeed. So here, oh my goodness, we're getting through this encounter deck quite fast. So we have some mushroom spores. Each hero on your hero's tile gains disadvantage. That's just you.
Yeah.
So that's really good, actually. So disadvantage for yourself. Well, I don't know if that's worth cancelling, to be honest.
That.
Yeah, if it hit another person, possibly.
Yeah.
The thing, this is why I raised the whole tile thing initially. We have to start thinking about Colin's turn and what he's going to do. This fire newt's still alive, and also we need to get Colin within a tile, otherwise you're going to get waylaid on.
Yeah.
He's now going to activate in your villain phase.
Yes.
So he's going to attempt to attack you twice. So +6 each time.
So looking at 10s because I'm armor 16.
Okay.
3 and a 9.
Lovely. Oh, perfect.
No, Mr.
Perfect.
Gorilla. How about no? Also, I need to flip over...
Your daily power.
Yes, where did I put my daily?
I think you put it aside, did you?
Did I? Possibly.
It's all right. Don't worry about it. As long as you don't have it to fire
as long
again,
as
it's
we don't use
okay.
it next
Oh no,
game.
there it is. Twisting
you
strike.
So, Colin.
So you want me to go into this tile and then attack the fire unit?
Well, that's the thing. Because you're stunned, you can only.
I can use my action to move, so and then that would be it then, I guess.
And then it's
Take it on the chin.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
tricky.
Is it worth it just for the advantage? Maybe it's better that I stay here and attack the fire unit.
Yeah, but then he'll attack me 4 times.
Exactly. You
Oh,
have
yeah.
so you're going to have to let him get a whiff of you, otherwise he's going to go mad on either me or Justin.
Okay.
So
And we also have to move you in such a way that
those vines.
Sam is within 1,
Okay.
and your stun goes away.
So yeah. So your stun, your movement is gone, and then your second action is just to move.
Counter.
Yeah, and counter. And so that stun, those murderous roots really actually
Yeah.
doing a job. So the event is lost. Without looking at it, take the bottom tile from the dungeon stack and place it on top. That's probably
yeah,
not
fine.
too bad.
That's
I-
fine.
I don't think we're going to explore much further. I don't think
It's not damage, you know. So
So
I'll do that.
I have a question of clarification as we enter my go here. Your character.
Well, not yet.
Oh, sorry.
He's got to go
Oh
leaping.
gosh, yeah.
Yeah, so he's going to, because you're within 1 tile, he's going to move adjacent, so he's going to go bound behind you
Goodness.
and attempt to hit you twice, +6 each time. Colin, give it a whirl.
16. Ooh.
So 1 hit just?
Plus 6.
Yeah,
That's
plus
15.
6.
So that beats. Is that a hit?
Meets
Yeah,
is
plus
enough.
2 hits.
as well.
So a 9 + 6, 15 hits your AC of 15,
Yeah.
so 2 damage. 1 for each.
Goodness.
Not too bad. Still got 4 health.
Okay.
Hanging in there.
So your quick question of strategy.
Is no longer applies.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
Right. So during my hero phase, I'm going to drink this potion of healing
Yep.
to regain 2
Yep,
hit
lovely.
points. So I'll just discard that there.
Yep.
Um,
And then time to get wheeling.
yeah.
I actually think killing the newt is a good decision here. And because you are an issue. So if you bless a strike.
I mean, I would disagree.
Okay.
I think you could handle the newt.
He's going to get to AoE us all
Oh gosh, that's right.
because he is going to activate.
Yeah, no,
everyone.
you are right.
It's not necessarily. Oh, it's tough.
Well, once it's gone, we're no longer thinking about it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's taking out a constant attack that's going to happen whenever it comes around to your turn.
The great thing is if you run up to the ape now and you hit him with your blessed strike, then all of a sudden both Colin and I get advantage, which is wicked good. And that could potentially, with my scorching ray, that could be 3 more damage. We'd be very close to killing him. But if the fire newt does do a huge amount of damage to all 3 of us on the tile, well, it's only 1 each. Do you know what?
does 1 each.
Go
I think it's
after
worth
the
it.
ape. Go after the
I
ape.
think for 1 damage each, for the possibility of potentially killing the great ape next
Yeah.
turn.
Yeah, okay.
Go for him. Take him
Okay,
down.
let's do
Take-
it. In that case, then I'm
move.
going to use my blessed. Well, I'll use my
Yeah.
free move to
Get up in his
diagonally
grill.
over.
Yeah.
And then go for blessed strike, which will do 3 damage if I can land it. What's his AC?
His AC is 13. Your plus 8, so it's a
right.
5 or
Oh,
higher.
gosh.
Oh.
Right,
Big tokens flying.
come on, dragon bait.
This is your time. That's a 6.
Wait, that's
6 plus 8.
yeah. That's still 13. That's over 13.
Yes, it is.
It's 14. It's 14.
So how many?
3 damage.
3.
And
3, please.
Az and Colin both get advantage.
Wicked.
Nice.
That's epic. So he has taken 7 damage, so is down to 6 health.
Firing it.
Yeah, well, the villain has to go before. So
Has he
and
taken?
Yeah.
He's taken more than 6, 7.
7.
Seven
Yes, he's got
damage.
6 left.
Yes. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I'm lying to you. He's got 4 left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, a minute.
13 AC, 11 HP, so 4 health left. Oh, I don't
So,
think I can kill him.
We just have encounter now.
Yeah, we have encounter and villain and monster. We're about to do the full playthrough of
Gosh,
fun.
yeah. Yeah.
Look, Captain Hindsight.
So encounter.
I'll deal with it. I'll deal with it.
Heal of traps. Each player chooses a trap within 1 tile of the hero and triggers it as if the hero was on it.
Spend 5.
There's no traps actually within 1 tile of any of us.
No.
Oh, okay.
We are getting incredibly lucky with the
Yeah.
timing of these events, actually. Those 2 both are really
Yeah.
avoidable.
So, fire newt. Or do we go with the ape first?
The ape is a villain, so he will attack first. So he's not going to have to... He's within 1 tile of you, so he just has to be adjacent to you, which is fine. He's going to attack twice with Crushing Fist, so plus 6 on each of these. Looking at 17, so if
That's 1 attack, 1 hit.
1 hit.
So how much damage?
1.
Oh, perfect. That's fine. I can take that.
You got 5 health left?
Yeah.
Yeah, tank it up, pal.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Tank
I'm
it
all
up.
good.
Okay.
Firing it.
Death time. No. Yeah.
Firing it.
Oh, fire newt. Oh,
Yeah.
fire newt.
Yeah, firing it.
Fire newt. Fire newt.
I don't get
Fire.
it.
Fire newt.
Fire newt.
I'm
Fire
firing
Fire
it.
newt.
So we have a fire party. It's going to be great fun. We're going to start with Colin.
15.
15. I'm 15.
enough.
Oh,
That's 1 damage for Colin. Az.
10. Misses.
Yeah, you're fine. And then for myself,
8.
we're fine.
Misses.
Just
Awesome.
the bard. Sorry, Colin.
my tail is singed.
Okay. I am going to whip out a daily. Scorching Ray. Which is with advantage. This is interesting because it says attack 1 monster within 3 tiles of your hero, then attack 1 monster within 3 tiles of your hero, then attack 1 monster within 3 tiles of your hero. Advantage does only say the next time you make an attack, though, so I think it'll just be on the first one. So
Actually, the card is an attack.
it-
It's not an attack roll. I would assume advantage on all 3.
Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it's
Sounds
time
good.
to. All 3 attacks are 1 attack.
Yeah. All 3 rolls are 1 attack
Yeah.
because it's 1 ability.
If you imagine
you actually just said a sentence which contradicted yourself.
well, if you
Because it is
imagine
an ability, not an attack.
it's 1 spell with
It's actually
3
a daily power,
prongs,
which is.
I would say.
I think you're being too nice. Like, I think I'm going to just do it in the first one. I'm going to be.
Yeah, we can afford to have it just be in the
So-
first
As
one.
long as you do the first one on the Great Ape.
I was going to do the first one on the Newt because the Newt's AC is 14. It's only AC 13, so it's harder to hit.
Okay.
Yeah, agreed.
So Ape or Newt 20.
20.
Okay.
Would you like the level?
Oh my god! Oh, level up.
Really?
No. Yeah, I'm gonna level up. So okay, so I'll kill the Newt
Yeah.
with the first one. Then I'll spend 5 experience from our experience pool.
And the Newt's experience goes into
Oh,
it.
yeah,
of course. So our 5 experience will get spent. I will flip. Let me show this under camera here. So I've got my wizard card, and it shows in the bottom right hand corner here that I have first level, and I will now flip that over. So when you level up, increase your hit points by 2, winner, your AC by 1, your surge value by 1, and choose an additional class daily power. Oh, wicked. I will come to the daily power in just a second because I'll continue my attack. So my second and third will both be against the ape, and both with just
What die?
8, so plus 8 bonus to these. So there's the 2 attacks. They are both going to hit.
Yeah.
So that's 2 more damage to the ape.
What's he left on? 2?
He is left on 2, is right.
I could be very sneaky here.
I'm going to grab a wee quick treasure just for sake of
Anything nice?
anything nice. It's quiet. Play immediately. Place this card face up on top of either the encounter or monster deck. The next time a card will be drawn for the chosen deck, discard this card. I'm going to pop that right over the encounter and just say no thank you, Mr. Encounter that's about to come next.
Agreed.
So that was my treasure from killing the Newt. My movement then will be to move over to him. So I'm going to basically spend 2 movement and fly up and over behind him, ready to take my lickings because we need to keep kiting him around and keep him away from each of us. So he'll swing twice against me. We're not going to have to worry about encounters thanks to this trusty treasure card, which we'll get
Yep.
yummied up
Yep.
instead. So his 2 attacks at plus 6 against me. We'll do a 20 and a 14, one of which hits, thanks to my new increased AC. So 1 damage.
Done.
That was a pretty all-round good round. Yeah, I'm
was,
happy
yeah.
with that.
So he's on 2 health, right? Mm-hmm. So I have an interesting dilemma. I can either fire off the Cone of Cold, which is a plus 7 for 3 damage. If I miss, it does 1 damage. Or I can go for my Careful Shot, which is that nice plus 10,
Yeah.
and then use Lightning Reflexes, which is a utility which triggers directly after I use an at-will, and lets me instantly use another at-will, which could be another Careful Shot. 2 shots at a plus 10 with disadvantage on both.
Yes.
Versus 1 roll on a plus 7 with disadvantage.
So your disadvantage would just be on the first one. So it would only be on the first at will.
But the Lightning Reflexes gives me disadvantage again.
Oh!
So which way do we kill him? Do I go for the Cone of Cold with disadvantage for a plus 7, or do I go the plus 10 route and have to roll twice?
There's mathematicians out there going,
Yeah.
God,
What do we think?
go with your gut. Go with what you think.
I'm
Go with what you
gonna-
think is coolest.
I'm
Yeah.
going to go for the Careful Shot, just because I imagine the Ranger's going pew pew.
Yeah.
Both eyes.
Okay.
So I will have to move. 1, 2, 3. And for my first shot with disadvantage,
Yeah.
plus 10.
Okay, so we're looking, well, yeah.
Still good.
That's
hits
it. Yeah.
For 11.
He's only got AC 13, so you're grand. Yeah, 21.
Take 1 damage. I will then use my utility.
Yeah.
I get disadvantage back, so it's again on the plus 10, taking the
You'd
lowest.
avoid a 1 or a 2, really.
That'll do it.
Nice! Cha-chum, 2 arrows go in and finish off the great ape.
Yeah.
Brilliantly done.
Basically, that's me just putting 2 between his eyes. Well, into his eyes.
Nice!
That was fun.
Don't know what you guys were sweating about. I think we had that in control from the get-go. That never
we
got...
really
It didn't feel like it. Not with those rules.
I feel like the Great Ape was the easiest boss that we came
We did hold on to all of our dailies, and we unloaded
we did.
3 dailies.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah.
if you include your healing, we loaded all 4 dailies within like a round of each other.
Yeah.
So I think
And
we
that could have been a 5th.
yeah.
Yeah.
Although I did burn a utility into that.
Yeah, so like I think we did wise to hold on to
Yes.
things where we did. I think the encounter card, which put the chieftain down, was a great shout.
Yeah.
I think the traps definitely added a bit of tension.
Yeah.
Like it worked out. Not being able to heal at that point still added.
Mm-hmm.
Still worked well in the end, I think.
Yeah.
I think it's a great wee game. This was obviously adventure 3 out of 13. So what you would look to do now is take your gold. You'd get some experience. You also get bonuses if you manage not to use healing surges, which we wouldn't get in this case.
Yeah.
And then you'd carry on with your characters and with your improved equipment into the next campaign setting. So yeah.
Would you keep your level up?
I believe so. I'm not 100% on that because I think it's relatively rare that you get 5 experience and then get a 20. It was quite lucky that it happened on an advantage roll there.
One to look at then.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, look, hope you guys enjoyed that. Really curious to see what you think of D&D. Let us know what RPG games you're playing at the moment, actually. We've always queried whether we should get an RPG group going at Beasts of War.
I keep wanting to play, never get the chance.
It's tough. It's tough. Anyway, look, thank you so much. Leave your comments below and we will catch you again soon.
We hope you enjoyed this Let's Play. Go ahead and check out our other content on screen now, and be sure to check out beastsofwar.com for the latest gaming news and gaming Let's Plays. And while you're at it, why not hit subscribe and remember to ding our dong. Go on, you know you want to click it. Go on.